All right.
Come on in.
Okay, sit tight.
Win your team.
All right. I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the rising of the sun.
Woo!
This ain't me in a shotgun.
Where you at, man? Woo! Let it go.
This is me in front of your TV.
Yeah.
I look around the room and then I say my peoples. I said this Peggy in front of your TV. Okay, still looking. Okay, still looking. I said I'm looking to see drop top around your TV. I say we looking. I say we cooking. I say we booking. I say Jumbo from your TV. See VJ in front of your TV. Look around, don't judge her. But she says in front of your TV. I say we in front of your TV. I'm still looking. We still cooking. We still booking. Says that we in front of your TV. Even though you remote, I see double D in front of your TV. Even though you remote, I see Rendon in front of your TV. It's we in front of your TV. It's we in front of your TV having a whole lot of fun. Here we go. First down. Viral moment of the week. Let's see what we got, man.
Man, your boy Shedeur, man, had to set the record straight with the media, man. He talking about, man, you will not divide and conquer our team.
A lot of plays.
Right decision. Go for it on 4th and 2.
I know you can't be asking me that question, man. Come on, man. We can't see that's like the thing. Like, if we want to change the narrative, change the franchise, if we want to like help, we got to speak life. You can't. Those type of things is like separate us. Like a lot of the players like get these type of questions, and then we want to be working with y'all. We want to be proactive, but like when you ask questions or when questions are asked to us players, and it's like you pinning stuff against each other, it's like, come on now, you know. It's like a thing in the locker room. Like, you know, we're not gonna be able to talk to them for real. We're not gonna be able to give them what they need, like, because that separates the team. That don't help anything. It don't help anything.
Press pause right there, Peggy. I'm gonna keep it a buck as I always know how. Shedeur Sanders, brother. This ain't the first time, this ain't the last time that the media try to use strategies in place to try to create crevice, to try to create separation, to decide or to try to manipulate a storyline. Mm-hmm. It ain't never been nothing new. This is something that has always been true, that any type of person that covers this team and cover this sport. So, they're just doing their job. I think when I first realized that everybody has a job to do, no matter what their job is, that's what will allow you to get grace. They're going to try to paint or pin Shedeur versus Kevin Stefanski. They're going to try to pin the Browns organization and Shedeur Sanders. They're going to try to pin Shedeur Sanders versus his teammates. That is just the facts that we are up against as athletes, specifically Shedeur Sanders. Yeah. Do not, and I repeat, do not fall victim to the trap. They come in many different ways, shapes, and ask or request. The best way you know how, the best way to avoid, and the best way to kind of stay ahead is to understand what the true question is and answer that the best you know how.
Well, also, too, I was going to ask or add this. I mean, there's been a lot of cons of him being the son of Deion Sanders, but this is a pro. But the way that he answered the question was real elegant. How does this set him apart, really, from any other rookie?
It doesn't, though.
It doesn't?
Like, everybody's trying to, this is not.
Is that a I got you moment, though?
No, it's not an I got you moment, but I think Shedeur has to understand, like, bro, people in Cleveland are frustrated.
Yeah.
People in Cleveland need to do their job, and if they're talking about another disappointment in Cleveland, like, yeah, that's all well and good until you start to realize, hey, sources say that
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the game. That's the strategy that members of the media try to use against players.
So when you say strategy, talk about responsibility. So is it a certain responsibility that members of the media should have and players should have? Because when he talked about, man, we trying to help y'all, but man, we trying to work together, but
they don't care.
They don't even care. They got to do their job because somebody got to ask the person question.
Everybody, like in a typical, weekly media request, it's around 7 to potentially 15 faces that you see on a week-to-week basis. Mm-hmm. Now, if your team is successful, that amps up in the way from about 15 to 30 people, right?
Yeah.
When I go back at my career, the years that we were competitive, a lot of those years or a lot of those members or personnel that we saw on a week-to-week basis varied. But when we weren't good, it was still the same age. Yeah. That's your local news. That's your local beat writers from the Fox or the ESPNs. And they have a responsibility to do. And everybody's storyline couldn't be, okay, Shedeur struggles. Okay, Shedeur succeeds. Okay, like you have different ways of covering sports, and that's why you have so many different podcasts now. And it's the same way in print, in any column, in any type of news programming. They try to find ways to give a different side of a story.
Correct.
So they're going to ask questions in an unconventional way, and sometimes it may be in a conventional way. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Next clip. Thank you, Rose Sparks, for sponsoring this video. Do you know that feeling when you score the game-winning touchdown? The crowd's going wild and your team's fired up. That's the kind of win Rose Sparks brings to your bedroom.
Exactly. When it's go time, you don't want delays. Rose Sparks dissolves right under your tongue and kicks in 15 minutes on average after they dissolve.
They're a 2-in-1 prescription treatment designed to get you harder and stay ready. And the dual action formula is designed to keep you active for 36 hours. So you build for back-to-back or for the morning after. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on recurring plan. Head to ro.co/4th. That's ro.co/4th.
Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety-info. All right, man, your boy is back. We talking about silly Gillie.
As I sit here and I watch this game, I think to myself, Cam Newton, is Jalen Hurts still not a top 10 quarterback? Huh, nigga? I'm not gonna stop grinding your goofy ass up until you say players fuck up too.
Press pause right there, Peggy.
Come on, players mess up too, Cam. Is it true, Cam? Tell me what to do, Cam.
I'm gonna tell you what to do, Cam. Reach back in your bag and go grab Petty Cam.
Oh,
because here we go.
And he's back.
Nasir Farr.
Oh,
my brother, twin. Where you been? You done decided to spin the block.
Woo!
When you done got quote unquote hot.
Ooh.
Now, before I start this, I think what you really tried to do is to get back relevant again.
That's what it was.
Because you've been on the skid. And what I do, I kept it P.
What you do?
I let the people speak on my behalf.
Yeah.
While everybody got everything to say about little bitty old Cam, only thing Cam gonna say is, did I lie? All right.
I'll break down the truth then, my
You
brother.
in your feelings. The unbiased truth, Nasir Farr, is... Brother, you just came off 2 wins versus the league's worst team defensively.
Yeah.
The Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. If you don't think that they're the league's worst, you do your research for yourself, brother.
find the
Since
truth.
your response was as ChatGPT as I've ever, matter of fact, your response was as AI as I've ever seen. Matter of fact, Nasir Farr, I'm so disappointed in you.
Not the cookie cutter response.
Is the fact that you go and try to do your little cram session of statistics to try to back what you think you believe, or this little rant that you go on. Say that players mess up too. As you can tell, Nasir Farr, I'm trying to refrain from cursing.
Okay, there you go, brother.
Maybe you should try to. And as you can probably understand, here comes Petty Cam.
Oh, here we go.
I will refuse. I will refuse. I got to say it 3 times for the people in the back. I will refuse from naming you a name that you got from rapping. Huh? You think what I'm saying? Nasir, and you know the sad truth, brother, is why you keep coming back and poking me? I understand. Your numbers is down.
Oh, that's what it needs.
Them numbers down. He gotta realize, like, hey man, let me utter, let me speak Cam, because when I mention Cam, Cam do numbers. Like I told you, brother. You feel me now? If we gonna have some truths in here, let's have some real truths.
Okay, here we go.
I got some real questions. Now that I got your undivided attention, Nasir Farr. See, you got Gillie the Kid by way of being a rapper, and you really was not good at that, brother. And I can tell you that even though the parents that you had, no, I don't go there. Even though people, how can I say this without being nuclear or disrespectful? Even though your government issue ID states your name to be Nasir Farr, I will not call you that G word that you go by, because that's a rapper's name, and you're a failed rapper as of that. I'm going to name you what the government will name you, and Nasir Farr. And you want to understand the unfortunate truth about that? The only Nasir that we acknowledge around these parts is Illmatic Nas.
Yeah, okay, Nas. Okay, yeah.
It's God's son, Nas.
I'm with you.
Like that's the only Nasir that we really acknowledge. But given the circumstances, Mr. Farr, we're going to tell you, let's play a game of truth and honest. Is it true?
It's the original right here.
That your wife does not enjoy your music? Oh.
God.
Is it true
below the belt
that your cousin Wallow, business partner, has never bumped your music? Hey, is it true that the person that you watch every single game with, little guy, Mr. JoJo, does not know any one of your songs? And he's supposed to be your sidekick, your road dog. Is that true? Since we want to be honest.
Say it ain't so, JoJo.
Listen, bro, we don't acknowledge no failed rappers around here, because the truth of the matter is, let's mention Cam's name, because we gotta hear what Cam got to say.
Come on,
because contrary to what anything and anybody may believe, Cam gonna speak the truth, and I don't give a damn who I ruffle.
Okay. Bet again.
Jalen Hurts is still not a top 10 quarterback to me.
He's not.
At one point in this year, he was. But as we know, what have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, yeah. It's hard for me to judge and jump off the ship and just say, like, oh my God, I believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are back.
I believe I can
when
fly.
You play the 2 worst defenses statistically in the league. The Las Vegas Raiders are not a top-tier defense. Even though that they have top-tier personnel and Max Crosby, that does not qualify them to be a top-tier defense. Yo, by the way, the Washington Commanders, they are bottom tier in every major statistic in the NFL as we look at their defensive stats. Those are all facts, Mr. Fard.
Can't get brownie points on
And
that.
unfortunately, for you to think that,
Hey, I want you to say that players mess up too.
shut up.
And call Jalen by his real name and stop calling him by his...
Peggy, have I ever called Jalen Hurts by his middle name?
No.
Have I ever gave him a middle name?
Nah, I mean, you give everybody a middle name.
No. I haven't
Gave Jalen Hurts. No, you just said Jalen Hurts.
specifically Jalen Hurts.
Nah.
I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
but I'm also a football realist. Jalen Hurts has not played like a top 10 quarterback consistently up until what week are we in now, Peggy?
17.
Week 17. So, Mr. Fard, I might have your attention directed to my week 17 top
You
quarterback.
got a top 10?
Because, brother, I'm going to name you 10 quarterbacks that are better than the quarterback that you will always say blah, blah, blah. Cool. And I'm going by statistics, and I'm going by consistency, and I'm going by everything that we show. And it's my job as a person who covers the sport to critique the football activity, not the human activity.
Copy that.
He's a stand-up guy. All right. Jordan Love, better. Jared Goff, better. Caleb Williams, better. Trevor Lawrence, better. Sam Darnold, better. Drake May, better. Dak Prescott, better. Josh Allen, better. Joe Burrow, better. And Matthew Stafford, better. That's just what the stats say. And I'm not talking about just passing yards. I'm talking about who people will say when you're comparing QBR, when you're comparing yardage, when you're comparing touchdowns, when you're comparing interceptions, when you're also comparing, have you shown the reason that this team is winning? Is it because of you, or you're just another other on the team? This list also does not have anybody who is injured.
Okay.
So some would say, well, what about Lamar Jackson? We know.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
What about Patrick Mahomes? What about Daniel Jones?
Not Daniel Jones.
Given this year?
Yeah, they're with the Colts.
So let's speak facts.
And all those quarterbacks that you said, Cam Newton, Jalen Hurts has...
Listen, bro, like, stop giving people credit for stuff that they're not solely responsible for. Respectfully.
But what about the people that would say Jalen Hurts shows up in big moments? Does that add to...
So does the rest of the Philadelphia Eagles players. We realized that Patrick Mahomes had multiple turnovers in the Super Bowl, which led to a BTA display.
For sure. For sure.
Do you understand the caliber of players that are around and that are in the locker room for the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah.
My point has not moved. My point has not bent. My point has always stayed the same. There's times where Jalen Hurts has proven to be an elite talent, but then there's also times that it's like, what in the hell are we watching?
That's true.
At one point in the year, Mr. Fard, your team, that you find ways to keep finding energy to celebrate, they led the league in 3 and outs. Is that an explosive offense?
But we beat the...
Like, bro, stop all that hooting and hollering. We've put Petty Cam up. And let's start talking football.
Facts.
Because the unfortunate truth, as I reinsert Petty Cam, you care what I think about football takes. Because, as you know, I played football at a high level. Petty Cam come in here and drop the bomb. I will never, ever, 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 not on my good day, ever, not on my bad day, ever, not on my okay day, ever ask you, because I don't give a damn what you think. If I were to ask the question, hey, Nasir Fard, give me your top 10 rapper list.
Come on, bro. Why you got to do it like that, bro?
Like, we don't care.
Can't
what
even
do you
say
think?
the name G, bro.
It does not matter. That's
Yeah,
why
silence like
he's
lasagna.
spent the block one more time just to see what Cam got to say.
Yeah.
Because he knows, and he will admit, it shows that every time he mentions me, I do number on his platform. That's the truth. Like it, love it, hate it, despise it. Everything that I utter through this microphone has been backed by truth and logic. Sometimes anybody you can take your assets and answer this final question. You still make music?
He danced to it.
No. You know what? That's my challenge to you. Nasir Fard, the next time you go on your celebration kind of movement, what do we want to call it? The next time you go on your celebration act, Nasir Fard, play your song and dance to that. And see if individuals will be outside really rocking and rolling and bouncing, whereas like, bro, that song belongs to Too Short, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Similar to Joe, but I didn't go there, but it's evident. But Too Short. We could, everything that you got is too short. Your rap career was too short. Your sidekick is too short. When you stand next to me, you're gonna be too short. So when you compare careers, your career is going to be too short.
Come on now. I think that's why he listened to it.
So, brother,
Come on, man.
keep listening in to Too Short, blow the whistle, and please blow your whistle and eject yourself. Here we go. Next clip.
We have our wonderful Pistachio Powerhouse Performer of the Week, and it is none other than Trevor Lawrence with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, they just clinched a playoff berth this year, and this is really unfamiliar for the Jaguars because, I mean, they haven't been that good, but they have found their stride, and Trevor Lawrence is the main reason for it.
Can I tell you something about the Jags?
What?
Like most of America, I just don't care. See, at all.
When I watch this team, there's nothing that just jumps out to me that says, man, this team is amazing.
They don't feel threatening as a football team when you watch them play.
If Liam Cohen had one good year with Baker Mayfield, everyone's are we sure he's even going to be a good coach?
You have a team that feeds on disrespect. How does that continue to go when the respect starts to come, which might be where you are right now?
I don't know if we'll ever really get it. So that's the beauty of it. It ain't coming. You know that. It's not.
To the ETN zone, Ryan Thomas.
Wait till you see the scheme.
Press pause right there, Peggy. We get it. But even the best or the greatest have to do this one thing.
What is that?
Prove yourself. Over this span, Trevor Lawrence, bro, you have been putting up a strong case to give people confidence in you.
Yeah.
And it's time for people to wake up. The thing that I'm most impressed about Trevor Lawrence, and a lot of that credit needs to go to Liam Cohen, his head coach, is the fact that whether it's using your legs or using your arm, you have been finding ways to attack the defenses as we know your skill set gives you.
For sure.
Now, when you start to think about, a lot of people have been sleeping on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Slumber.
But understand this Jacksonville Jaguars team, they beat Denver this past week in Denver.
That's a tough.
That's tough. They beat the Texans, the league's #1 defense.
Yeah, that's a tough defense.
They also beat the 49ers in San Fran. They just came off a big win on Monday night. They beat the Chiefs when the Chiefs had a very healthy Patrick Mahomes. And they also beat the Colts when the Colts had a fire-hot Daniel Jones. So this team has found ways to win these games, which puts them in the top of not only their division, but one of the top teams in the AFC. It's time for people to start waking up about Trevor Lawrence. Now, this is also a message to Trevor Lawrence, even though he is our wonderful Pistachio Player of the Week. Hey, bro, your talent and skill set is amongst the rarest in the league. Size, speed, accuracy, arm talent. And yeah, you should be proud of how you've led this team so far. But BBL, but Dr. Miami, but Magic City, but when it comes to these playoffs, Trevor Lawrence, you can't go ghost. You have the skill set, and everybody believes that you have everything it takes to be considered one of the greats. But as I mentioned on my C1N platform, performance over potential.
Whether we're in the studio, traveling, this snack right here is always in rotation.
So don't hold back. Visit wonderfulpistachio.com to find out more about this Don't Hold Back snack. Here we go. Second down, questionable call of the week. Let's see what we got.
So Cam, man, Megan Thee Stallion says Klay Thompson is the first nice guy that she ever dated. Boy, Klay got a stallion on his hands. The nice guys, they say nice guys finish last, but it seems like he might be first in line. What's your thoughts?
Broke nice guys finish last.
Oh?
Rich nice guys got different types
keep
of
the line,
come
bro.
I'm trying to tell you, brother. Hold on now. Hold on. Tell you something. See, if we go down the history of the dating resume,
Okay.
that old beautiful Megan Thee Stallion has had, I don't think a lot of the guys that she been with publicly has had the purse, the bank account, the wallet, the cheese, provolone, mozzarella, smoked cheddar, pepper jack.
What the pepper jack?
I'm trying to tell you, Parmesan, that our good friend, Klay Thompson, has.
Okay.
Now, it's one thing to be the dominant force in your relationship, but it's another thing to be a dominant force matched with another dominant force.
That's true. They both got that bag.
I'm trying to tell you, that matters.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Going to a game and having access to support your man is different than your man always being at your shows.
Okay.
Don't listen to what people say. We need to figure out who gonna pay. Because if I'm the only one paying these bills, damn, I'm tell you how I feel.
Okay.
Try to tell you, bro.
But new record dropping real soon, boy.
tell
New
you,
record
bro.
dropping real soon.
More than one album will drop this holiday season. Hey, you feel me? But I'm telling you like this now, and money ain't everything.
Yeah.
Money is the only thing that really comes to the understanding is like, all right, are we financially comfortable? Cool. That takes out stress in that dynamic.
Yeah, they can do it.
Does this person make you happy? Okay. That with that.
But let me ask you this. Since he have his own money, she have her own money, does it just help you see that person for who they really are?
No. There's another thing that has to be added.
What?
Both parties have to be ready, willing, and able to be what they're wanting from the other person too. Being in a person and being happy, like all giddy, like, oh my God, I'm in a relationship. And that other person is not really wanting to be in a relationship.
You gotta want it.
Yeah.
Come on, love, doctor.
Timing is everything, bro.
Yeah.
When you look at the Megan and the Klay's pictures, man, he is definitely something that didn't match the aesthetic initially.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us, including myself, did not give this relationship hope. And who the hell cares what I got to say about a relationship? I go through it in my own type of dynamic.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If you happy, bro, and y'all aligned and y'all locked in, bro, that's the only thing that matters. And clearly, That's something that Klay is definitely doing. He's not the angry ape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That a lot of athletes kind of pose, hey, bro, don't do it. Like he has some words or some tweets to kind of say to back his lady. Cool. But as far as making and being on the same page as your partner, that's the only thing that matters. And clearly, they look happy and they stepping out and showing out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, next clip.
All right, man, the line has to stop, man, and start somewhere, brother. But, do jocks really get a pass? And we're talking about KD going, quote unquote, 2 days without showering and just paying attention to like all this hygiene.
What's up with the hair though? Why don't brush your hair? I don't like for what? You come up for what? Why get cussed? Why lotion why lotion? You don't wear lotion either? No, I don't lotion my body like that. I might lotion my hands if they a little dry, but I don't. But I see you sometimes you be having a fresh joint though. Sometimes when they like, yo, they got to
make you press pause right there, Peggy.
Yeah. And just to give you context, man, he said he doesn't shower only if he's sitting in the house not doing nothing. That's what he said. Ain't like he went to the gym and then showered, but he said, bro, I don't do the lotion.
One thing about me, bro.
Comb my hair.
I can endure a lot.
Yeah.
But what I cannot endure is being around a grown person and they don't have proper hygiene.
Self-care, bro.
Is the best care.
Come on, bro. You got
Kevin! Boy, let me tell you something, bro. I'm a fan. I'm going to always be a fan.
Yeah.
But as the man in you,
come on, bro.
Not the player, the man in you, somebody need to say, hey, dog, nigga, you been taking shower pills. You couldn't be in the locker room with me, bro. Because at the end of the day, you couldn't be walking around me musty. Yeah. You couldn't be walking around me smelling like ass munch. You can't be, your plop can't stink. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just, man, what that is? Oh, that's KD. Nah, hell no. Nah. Because somebody need to tell KD. We got this. We got all of these sponsors by the league, and we got Dove feeling comfortable in your skin. We got Dude White. We got all type of powder, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble. We got them all for you to choose from. And for you not to take the decency, not for yourself, but for others that's around you.
But don't be selfish.
Like, don't be stinky.
And he said it wasn't when he was balling. It's just if he
Bro, I don't, listen.
But it caught me wrong, brother, when he said, man, I don't brush my hair, I don't do it. Brother, I brushed my hair till mine fell out, brother. And one thing that we live by in my house, it was like, bro, don't be no All-American DB. You can play sports, but don't be no All-American DB. That's an All-American dirty butt. We don't play them type of games. You can be a star on the field, brother, but when you get off,
you better be a star in that shower.
Okay.
You better be a star with that soap. You better be a star with that loofah.
Okay.
You better be a star with that rag. Matter of fact, sometimes you don't even got no loofah or rag. Just go all straight.
Go straight.
Go straight caveman, bro.
Go on. I do get a little scratch in there.
Caveman, bro.
Get out
but at the end of the day, you gotta have a scent.
You gotta have some. And it better smell a good scent.
And it better smell like something. Boy, I do not play that in my household. My kids better not come around me funky. Even
and the
though
scent ain't musk.
Go outside until you get funky. Once you come back inside, ain't you funky. You gonna go straight to what we call the car wash.
Yeah.
Dirty butt.
Yes.
Mushy cheek.
Oh, my God.
Mustard nut. Sour pubes. Brother, let me tell you something about yourself, Kevin. Boy. You couldn't be my partner. You couldn't walk around me. No, and I know I don't give a damn about how much money you got, how much money you don't got. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And what I'm smelling when you walk by is dead wrong. And bruh, hey man. Especially a dude that everybody got something to say from your hair. It's like,
yeah, bro, just comb. You gotta comb.
He said he don't even like he can get haircuts. It's like, bro, I'm just want to play ball. Cool.
It ain't never that.
Wash your ball.
Yeah.
they important too. You see what I'm
saying? You don't want to comb your hair, shit, give it to me.
Damn. Talking about you roll in that shower. Work on them post moves and let that shower hit that back. And hit that hair. The little bit that you got, bro. Because I'm a fan regardless, bro. Yeah. But when you made this discovery to say, oh, when I'm just laying around the house for a couple of days, I don't take a shower. There's not a day that goes by. I don't give a damn if I have a lot to do or nothing to do. I'm going to see that water.
Yeah, bro, take a little hoe bath or something.
Nah,
That's
ain't no
decency.
hoe bath. Ain't nothing hoe.
There's some decency about
famous
yourself.
words of Days Low. Ain't no hoe in my blood. No, ain't no hoe nothing. We about to like this. We about to just stay here for a while. Ain't nothing like that water hitting nobody. And you just in deep thought. And then the mirror get all muggy and steamy. That's when you know it's hit.
Mm-hmm. It's hidden in.
It's hidden.
That's prime time.
Matter of fact, stay in there until your hands start shrubbing.
Yeah, get a little shrub.
You feel?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Get a little wrinkle.
Man, we came out with some content a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Kevin, I will prompt you to go back and give the wash your ass one-on-one. Because, brother, you got all that. Your career has been Hall of Fame-ish. Mm-hmm. Huh? First ballot. Huh? Mm-hmm. But, brother, your hygiene has been overseas. G League. Oh. What we got going
Rec ball.
I was trying to tell you. Pee-wee. Making everybody say, ooh-wee. Here we go. Third down. Fan question of the week. Let's see what we got, baby.
Poke the Artist said, if there ever was a year a defensive player could win the MVP, what year would it have been? This year. Because boy, Myles Garrett
is playing out of his mind.
And if you can break that record.
When you break that record. Because you still got 2 games and all you need is a sack.
All you need is 1. That ain't something that you do every year.
Heck no. This is a statistic that we ain't never think that a regular season sack record held by the likes of a Michael Strahan and a Lawrence Taylor. These are great players.
Yeah.
Like you can't just bypass. Now, granted, it feel like every week we talk about the MVP front runner.
Yeah.
You got the Drake May whispers. You got the Matthew Stafford whispers. You had the Jonathan Taylor at one point of the year, Daniel Jones at one point of the year, Baker Mayfield at one point of the year, Jonathan Taylor. Like it was so many people. And now as the year comes to a halt,
it started doing
it. Start to realize when the dust get to settle, you start realizing, hey, bro, it's hard to do what old Myles Garrett is doing.
Facts.
So, next clip.
Insanely Sane said, which past NFL player do you think will be a good head coach for either college or NFL?
Oh, man. I got to get that to Ryan Clark.
Well, so what do we see?
Even though RC, I asked him, like, on camera and off camera, I was like, yo, bro, like, would you ever consider being a coach? He was like, nah, I want to take more of an executive role in, like, a GM or an athletic director, or now colleges have GMs as well too. NIL and money transactions to get or to acquire talent. But I could see Ryan Clark being that type of person.
I guess that would be dope.
Right. Here we go. Next clip.
All right. So Curse said, if the Panthers make the playoffs, can you come home for the game?
I'm coming home, coming home. Man, bro, that would be something, wouldn't it?
That would be good. They ain't made it since you was there. It was like the Panthers are the first in the NFC South for the first time since Cam Newton's MVP season. This is something different.
Dang. That's a long time. That was 10 years ago.
That was a long time.
Man, go to Synergy.
Next you got spot me in there too.
Hit my jack, hit my line. I'll be in Carolina anytime.
Come on now. Yeah.
Next clip.
Well, Cam, it is time. None other than PrizePicks. Hold on. Let me knock the dust off that thing.
No, I don't
Come
like
on back.
Piggy.
I said, hold on. I said now. Picks.
It's good to be right. Packing what we got.
Sir, man. I said PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports this football season, and it is heating up as we get ready for the playoffs. The app is really easy to use. Just create a lineup, and all you have to do is pick more or less with a few player stats. Locations, man. PrizePicks is in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. And PrizePicks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Just use the promo code CAM and lock it in today. So, Cam, we're going to go off your picks, brother. Man, let me read your picks out, man. Josh Allen is projected to have one passing touchdown or a half a passing touchdown versus Philadelphia. Are you going more or less?
More.
Hey.
More. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you why.
What's up?
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, even though that they don't really have no dynamic number one,
Yeah.
I like cookies. But it's real interesting how they attack defenses in the red zone.
Yeah.
I think they have a plethora of tight ends that they will go to, even running backs that they can go to that will give Josh Allen that touchdown. So I'm going with more with that.
All right, you got your boy Jacoby Brissett is projected to have 261.5 passing yards versus Cincinnati Bengals. Are you going more or less with this pick?
I seen this stat and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, Jacoby Brissett, 262? Huh?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, they going against Cincy. But I'm like, nah, less. I said, yeah, I'm going with less because I don't know about that. That stood out to me. I'm like, hold on.
Free money?
Like, but that's free money. And I believe Jacoby going to get 200, but 262?
Ooh. Got to be more careful.
Peggy! Jacoby Myers is projected to have 57 reception yards versus Indiana. Are you going more or are you going less?
Man, they in a stride at the right time. I'm going more for your boy Jacoby Myers.
Josh Allen is projected to have 199 passing yards versus Philadelphia Eagles. Are you going more or less?
With his supporting cast in that Philadelphia D, I am going less for Josh Allen. I know it's like, it's head scratcher, but I'm just trying to tell you, brother, you got to live on the edge, brother.
Edge my ass.
Yeah, he going to go less.
You're going through a slump.
It's okay.
You're going to go 0-2.
Nah, I ain't going to 0-2.
3 weeks in running.
Watch me work. Step on back, brother. Watch me work.
Step on back.
I'm going more, and then I'm going less, man. And there you have it, man, for Picks Week 17.
It's good to be right.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Fourth down, Newton's Law. And we're going to title this segment, A Message to the Portal. A message to the transfer portal.
Yeah.
A message to any individuals that plan on entering the transfer portal. Peggy, what do we have?
Man, we have a lot of different topics, man. This transfer portal is kind of crazy right now. From constructing different rosters, we have Hal Lewis. He speaks about, man, players are asking for $750,000. The team's offering $300,000, and players entering the transfer portal, and teams can offer him up to $250,000. It's a lot of money being passed around.
It's a lot. And I'll say this. Fellas, ladies who decide to transfer, any athlete that decides to transfer or enter the transfer portal, the grass is not always greener on the other side. When you start to talk to coaches and when you start to talk to athletic directors and people who are a part of the player personnel department at these different schools, the thing that keep coming up is kids don't want to be developed anymore.
Yeah.
They don't have the patience to be developed. They would rather go get a bag rather than to get better. And the thing about that is this. Let's take a page from Arch Manning's book.
Yep.
Because Arch has declared that he's coming back, in pursuit of a national championship.
Yep.
And let's be honest, everybody does not have the opportunity that a Arch Manning may have.
That's true.
Some will say he's taking a pay cut by staying. Like, bro, he's getting paid upwards of about $5 million.
Handsome ransom.
So everybody's not going to be that. The one thing that I do appreciate is another year in Steve Sarkisian's system now gives you comfort and everybody else comfort and the luring power that you now have. And obviously you was a front runner for Heisman last year. You know that that's going to be the situation this year, especially in a very competitive league like the SEC. What I would tell players is, fellas, you're going to get money.
Okay.
Do not have money be the only reason why you leave. Like, be the best player that you possibly can be. Trust in the coach that you committed to.
Yeah.
All right? And understand, is it circumstance or situation? The situation that you in, all right, I don't like it here, I'm going to leave. I ain't playing, I'm going to leave. Now, the circumstance is like, hey, bro, you're not as good as you need to be to play.
Yeah.
And I think what the transfer portal does more than anything is not take top tier talent. They take the second wave of talent.
Explain that.
The second wave, like the backups, the backup quarterback, the backup receiver, the linebacker, the backup guard. Like when you start to see those teams that we're used to seeing in the SEC that has so much depth, I don't think people realize how much firepower was at Alabama during the years of Nick Saban. I don't think that could ever happen again when you had the Alvin Kamoras, you had the Mark Ingrams, you had the Derrick Henrys, you had the Eddie Lacy's, you had so many, Trent Richardson. Those guys they all stayed and stuck it out. And what happened? They all ate.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You had Jalen Hurts and you had Tua Tagovailoa. You had Greg McElroy. Then you had, so many different other quarterbacks to play to get chances and opportunities by what they've done. You had receivers. You had Julio Jones. You know what I'm saying? Amari Cooper. You had Jerry Judy. Like so many. And you could go down from any school. I think that the players need to kind of be held back to the degree because development still does matter. Yeah. You're going to find yourself at 21, 22 years old, making a decision that you're searching right now an instant gratification that's not going to be sustainable for long-term benefits.
We're going to move this conversation along, but you said something pertinent and you said, it's the second wave of talent. But what about like a Carson Beck situation where he's leaving Georgia and going to like a Miami, obviously was the starter, and then going to, quote unquote, in his eyes, might be greener pastures. Like, what do you say about those people that's starting in a team and moving somewhere else? What's my guy from UCLA and he went from Tennessee, Nico. Came from Tennessee to now UCLA. Mm-hmm. What about those situations? Do you see that as second?
Don't always look good.
Yeah.
Because if I'm Nico, everybody knew, and I say it publicly, it's like, bro, knowing his family, knowing his father, seeing Nico in high school, he was a superior talent. Still is a superior talent. But it was a mistake by leaving Tennessee. Mm-hmm. You go into UCLA where you thought that you were like you being there alone with, like, no, bro, you still need help. The Nico who we know he is could have gotten people to transfer to Tennessee just to play with you.
That's facts.
I don't think that people would just transfer to UCLA because you're there, because UCLA still have missing holes in their team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I think about the transfer portal, I'm always going to, be pro-athlete and say, hey, bro, go do what's right for you. But this is what I also would say. Is it really leaving a situation right for you, or you're just trying to get more money?
Yeah.
Like when you see these type of reports, guys, they want $300,000. You give him $2. It's like, man, now that's egregious.
Yeah.
That's egregious, man. And it's impacting players because the ultimate goal has always been and will always be to make it to the next level.
But to my point, and you said a great quote. You said, get a bag instead of people are more focused on getting a bag instead of getting better. And that's my question. Is NIL overshadowing the NFL?
No.
You don't feel like that? Because I'm just saying, and when I say this, it's like I'm not even going to a college for me to be the best version of me. I'm just going to get the money right now. Because if you say, yes, Arch Manning is one way, right? Mm-hmm. His family, they pay. But you talk about somebody and they are the breadwinner of their family and their mentality is, I want to go to the biggest
play. Let's talk about, a potential number one pick that's on everybody's leaderboard as the number one person taken off. A person who we all know, Dante Moore.
Correct.
Came through C1N.
Correct.
We still have a relationship. Spoke to him, a couple days ago. And for him, if he decides to go to the league, he's guaranteed at least, up to like $36 million?
Mm-hmm.
That's just on the field. Not to say like what he gonna get from Nike.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an additional millio. Huh? Not to say any other advertise. That's $40 million that he's probably making 2, 4.
Yeah.
In Oregon right now, which is still cool. But when you start to think like, hey, the ultimate goal is still to make it to the next level.
Yeah.
Because that bag is a big bag.
Because I do see some people, and it's working out for Dante, but I do see some players have sight over vision. You know what I'm saying? They see the money right there in front. And they don't really have a vision to really see like what can I really get to?
And man, look, dog. I'ma say it. And it's probably has been said to you, but I'm gonna reiterate it. You're not that good, bro.
Yeah.
Not yet. That's not to say that you're not going to be good. But the reality is like, bro, get better at your craft.
Mm-hmm.
Because the ultimate goal is still the NFL.
Yeah.
What you got, Pig?
Well, Cam, I got 2 things. One, just starting with Coach Cam, man, you broke down the whole NIL, but even kids choosing what school to go to.
You think Kirby Smart needs you? You think Nick Saban needs you? You stupid. You going to Tennessee? Half y'all going to schools that don't even offer you. Chris Paul's right there. No matter where you go, they'll find you.
No.
One of my favorite players that I like to watch and very, very entertaining to see, Puka Nacua. So Puka Nacua, a person that was at the University of Washington, D.C. and transferred to BYU, still not powerhouses.
Yeah.
But they're going to find you, bro. And everybody gets so enamored by, man, I want to go to the next level. At every level, you have to prove yourself. Puka Nacua wasn't the first receiver off the board.
No, it wasn't.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you stop with your development and evolving as a player, that's when opportunities stop. You understand what I'm saying? Like, players get so caught into like, man, I want to make this bag. I want to get this money. Bruh, get better. Then you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Auburn is now turning more to the incentive base contracts rather than just loaded upfront money. Because a lot of these kids, bro, they lose their interest or their desire to be the best version of themselves when that check clear.
Yeah.
And let's make this clear. Bruh, after your performance, ain't nobody checking for you. So what are we really talking about here? Keep your priorities the main thing, bro. And that's pretty much my message to the transfer portal. So as we done, Peggy.
We done, bud.
I said as we done, Peggy.
Brother, we done, bud.
You sleepy, Peggy?
I'm up, brother.
Let me tell you something.
What you about to say?
You said hold on.
Because before we wrap that, I just want to make sure we told everybody Happy Merry Christmas.
Say it then, Peggy.
Well, damn. Well, before we go, bud, man, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, man, from the 4th and 1 team. So, brother, you know what I mean? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff.
I was gonna say the same thing, Pick.
Oh, you was? Great minds think alike.
The good mind.
Yeah, all right. All
I'm
right.
gonna tell you
Don't get no
personally,
cold for
Peggy,
Christmas.
You know, happy holidays to you and yours.
Yeah, likewise to you and yours,
Don't come
my
back
brother.
next year.
Who?
Don't come back next year with all that rah-rah.
What you mean with the rah-rah?
Listen, there's a lot of things you did in 2025 that going into 2026, we ain't gonna tolerate.
Now we're going to fix in 2026.
Well, you already got your little...
Got my slogans.
Slogans and hogans.
We going to
All right.
fix in
That's cool.
2026.
Well, while you at it, Peggy, gonna add a finger then. Gonna add a finger. Why you gonna add a pinky then?
Hey.
Gonna add a pinky.
Okay,
Why you
okay.
gonna add a thumb then? Gonna add a thumb. All together.
One love.
You dig?
And it's a wrap.